Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, ironically, I'm just waking up. Yes, I know, it's the middle of the afternoon, but I'm just waking up. And I saw Hydros actually post this on Twitter. So if you guys don't know, the Dragon Ball Legends database is a website Hydros made to give us, access to like certain assets for the game, keep us updated with like, news and all that good stuff, right? But I did see one of his tweets that mentioned the next part of the Legends Festival. So you guys are looking at the post on, the Dragon Ball Legends database right now. Again, shouts to my Go Hydros. But we now know not only when the next Legends information will be, but also when part 2 of the Legends Festival will begin. So the post says, news details, Legends Information Special Edition, Legends Festival 2025, Volume 2 is coming, 2025, 12/9/2300. So, convert that to, whatever time zone you're in. Anyway, Legends Information Special Edition, Legends Festival 2025, Volume 2 is coming. The premiere will be jam-packed with the latest info on the ongoing Legends Festival 2025, including new character info, upcoming event details, and more. We've been planning to release a promotion code for Chrono Crystals again, this time at the end of the premiere. Watch from start to finish to get all the latest info. And then they talk about the English channel, all that stuff. But yes, so the Legends Festival, Legends Information Special Edition Volume 2, it's just too long to say. But that's gonna start on the 9th, which is Tuesday. So they're kind of back on the regular schedule when it comes down to, character releases, because when Legends Festival started, it started on a Friday, which is not typically normal. Like we usually get character releases on Wednesday. So we're back on track with it now. So the Legends information will be happening on the 9th, and then part 2 will begin on the 10th. So that means that, again, the 9th in the morning, we get to see like, all the information, all the new characters, all that good stuff. And then depending on what time zone you're in, if you're on the East Coast, it'll be the next day. If you're on the West Coast, it'll be the same day, just very late at night. That's when part 2 will begin. So yeah, it's happening. Now, here's the thing, right? Even though part 2 is happening in a few days, part 1, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, was very lackluster. Now, the thing is, I'm happy that we finally got a fusing Super Gogeta, right? I'm pretty sure everybody's happy about that. Not only that, the unit is really good. But Janemba as like one of the headliners for Legends Festival just feels kind of off. And that's coming from somebody who, like, Super Janemba is one of my favorite villains in Dragon Ball, right? And even I recognize having him as one of like the headliners feels off. Like, granted, yes, I do think he should have had an LF a very long time ago, and I'm happy that he finally has one. But I'm not necessarily sure Super Janemba is like I don't think he's Legends Festival tier of exciting, if you guys catch my drift. But again, that's just me personally. You guys don't have to agree with that if you don't want to. But not only that, but they really didn't do anything for part 1 at all. Like, we had some events, but did we even get a Zenkai for part 1 at all? Like, we got obviously the new units, then we got the free-to-play Jiren, yeah, and then we got 2 pieces of platinum equipment, which, speaking of which, those equipments are very, very good. But apart from that though, we didn't even get like a Zenkai for part 1, let alone the fact that it really didn't really feel like there was much to do. Just being honest, part 1 felt like a regular month, actually maybe even less so. Like, there just wasn't anything to do. So we're approaching part 2 now. If they're really gonna try to make this a big deal, one, the character choices, personally speaking, need to be better, with the exception of Gogeta. Gogeta is always gonna be like celebratory, like worthy, point blank. Anniversary, Legends Festival, doesn't matter. You throw in a fusion, specifically if it's Gogeta or Vegito, they automatically are good for those choices, point blank. But it doesn't change the fact that there was no real excitement afterwards, right? There was nothing to do. So maybe part 2 is gonna be Tournament of Power, right? And if it is, I do still stand by saying us getting a tag LF Super Saiyan God Goku and hit would be hype. I think that would be really cool, because apart from like Goku and Bardock, that would be like the next like unorthodox tag unit that we would have in the game, right? Because I mean, we have multiple tag Gokus and Vegetas. We have a tag Kale and Caulifla. We have a tag Android 17 and 18. We have the tag Gammas. Like, when it comes down to like a lot of the tag units, it feels like you know, the tag that they are makes sense, right? But remember that moment in Dragon Ball Super during the Turn of Power with Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit really didn't make sense, but it happened, right? So it feels unorthodox, and that would honestly it'd be kind of cool to finally experience that in the game. Now, again, part 2 can be quite literally anything. It can be anything, but I would hope that they take this opportunity to finally give us tag Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit, because again, and I've said this in a previous video, there's not much else that they can do with that arc that hasn't been covered already. Like, the only thing I can think of as of right now, well, okay, there's technically 2 things. One would be if they start giving us a lot more like obscure characters, like some of the other Pride Troopers, for example, right? But apart from like tag Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit, the only other thing I can realistically see happen would be Ultra Jiren, and we're in part 2, so we're not getting an Ultra unit right now. So I don't think that's going to happen for Legends Festival. I'm not saying it won't ever happen. I'm just saying for this year's Legends Festival, seeing that we've already gotten buffs for Universe Survival Saga, Ultra Jiren probably not gonna, actually not even probably, definitely not gonna happen if part 2 is Tournament of Power. But still, they need something to really keep us engaged with this year's Legends Festival, because to be honest, this year for Dragon Ball Legends has not been good. It's unfortunate that this is the 7th year, and they said that this year was going to be very special, and I've yet to see anything really special apart from the very beginning of the year. Like, you know, once we got like tag Future Gohan and Trunks with the succession mechanic, leading up to the Daima units, right? Like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and them, right? That was fine to me. Personally speaking, that portion of the year, totally fine. And then Anniversary happened, and the highlight of the Anniversary wasn't even really the units. The highlight of the Anniversary was the fact that for the first time ever, we had 2 summonable Ultra units at once. So that was the highlight of the Anniversary. And then after that, now we're in Legends Festival. It's just like, this year doesn't feel special or anywhere near as special as they were advertising, and that's unfortunate. So with part 2, they really need to step it up, because right now, this Legends Festival is not that exciting. And the last thing I want is to have a Legends Festival that's not really eventful, kind of like with what happened last year. So we'll see. They have an opportunity, but we have a few days until the Legends information for the 2025 Legends Festival Part 2 happens, and then the day after, or I guess technically a few hours after, we'll start Part 2 of the 2025 Legends Festival. I really hope that they step their game up. They really need to. But those are my thoughts on this information, but I do want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.